Stress is everywhere, at work, at home, and in our finances. It creeps into our daily routines, often without us even noticing. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, the pressures of modern life seem to follow us relentlessly, piling up in ways both big and small. But do we really grasp what it's doing to us beneath the surface? Most of us shrug it off, thinking it's just part of being an adult. But the truth is, stress is quietly shaping our lives in ways we rarely acknowledge. It's not just a fleeting feeling, it's a powerful physical reaction that shapes our health and happiness. When stress lingers, it triggers a cascade of changes in our bodies, raising our heart rate, tightening our muscles, and even affecting our immune system. Think of stress as a silent enemy, quietly wearing us down until we finally notice the damage. It chips away at our energy, our focus, and our sense of well-being, often before we even realize what's happening. Our always-on world bombards us with constant pressure, notifications, emails, news, leaving our ancient biology struggling to keep up. We're wired for survival, not for the endless stream of information and demands that modern technology brings. This mismatch is at the heart of our modern stress epidemic. Our bodies haven't evolved to handle this relentless pace, and the result is a society that's more anxious and overwhelmed than ever before. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack every single day, one that gets a little heavier with each new worry or responsibility you take on. At first, you adjust, telling yourself it's normal. But over time, the strain shows, aching shoulders, constant fatigue, and a sense of exhaustion that never quite goes away. Chronic stress is like that invisible backpack, draining your energy and weakening your defenses, making it harder to bounce back from life's challenges. The good news? You can learn to take it off, manage its weight, and even grow stronger in the process. With the right tools and awareness, you can lighten your load and reclaim your vitality. The goal isn't to eliminate stress entirely. Some stress motivates us and helps us grow, but to understand and manage it effectively so it doesn't control our lives. Recognize your body's signals and respond with care. Simple actions like deep breathing, mindful walks, or taking a moment to pause can make a world of difference. In the next sections, we'll uncover how stress works, who the key players are inside your body, and practical steps to protect your health. You'll learn how to spot the warning signs and what you can do to build resilience. It's time to bring this silent enemy into the light, to face it head-on and take back control of your life. Let's take back control of our well-being, starting now. Every small step you take can add up to a healthier, happier you. Stress is not just a buzzword. It's a call to action. It's a signal that something needs to change, and you have the power to make that change. Are you ready to fight back? Together, we can face the unseen weight of modern life and come out stronger on the other side. Stress isn't a flaw. It's an ancient survival tool, hardwired into us over thousands of years. It's your body's way of keeping you safe, even if it sometimes feels uncomfortable or inconvenient. Picture our ancestors suddenly coming face to face with a saber-toothed tiger or a lurking predator in the wild. In that split second, there was no time to weigh options or hesitate. Just act. Instinct took over. Fight for survival or run for your life. This automatic fight-or-flight response is controlled by your sympathetic nervous system, which acts like the body's accelerator pedal, revving you up for action. Today, whether it's a wild animal or a stressful email, your brain still hits the gas, flooding your system with hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, preparing you to respond instantly. Your heart pounds, breathing quickens, muscles tense, and your senses sharpen. Your entire body is primed for survival, ready to react at a moment's notice. Once the threat passes, another system takes over, the parasympathetic nervous system, which acts as the brake pedal, slowing everything down and restoring balance. Your heart rate slows, breathing eases, digestion resumes, and your body shifts into the rest and digest state, allowing you to recover and recharge. In a healthy system, the accelerator and brake work together in harmony, keeping you alert when needed and relaxed when the danger is gone. But in modern life, our alarms are triggered by psychological threats, deadlines, traffic jams, arguments, and constant notifications. The brain can't always tell the difference between real danger and everyday stress, so it keeps hitting the accelerator even when it's not needed. The result? We get stuck in a state of high alert, unable to fully relax or let our guard down even in safe environments. Over time, this chronic low-grade activation becomes our new normal, leaving us feeling tired, distracted, and restless. Our ancient alarm system, designed for life or death situations, is now overwhelmed by the constant demands of modern life. But understanding how this system works is the first step to regaining balance, helping you respond to stress in healthier, more mindful ways. The stress response is a fascinating and complex process that starts deep within your brain, even before you're fully aware of what's happening. At the heart of this process is the amygdala, a small almond-shaped cluster of nuclei that acts as your emotional watchdog, constantly scanning for danger or anything out of the ordinary. When the amygdala detects a threat, real or imagined, it instantly sends a distress signal to the hypothalamus, which serves as the command center for your body's stress response. The hypothalamus then activates two crucial systems: the sympathetic nervous system, which prepares your body for immediate action. Think of it as your internal alarm bell, and the HPA axis, which is responsible for a more sustained, longer-lasting response to ongoing stress. The HPA axis works like a relay race. The hypothalamus signals the pituitary gland, which then passes the message along, telling the adrenal glands perched atop your kidneys to release powerful stress hormones into your bloodstream. Adrenaline is released first, giving you a rapid jolt of energy, sharpening your senses, and making your heart pound faster, so you're ready to react. If the threat doesn't go away, cortisol steps in to keep you alert and help your body endure, allowing you to push through fatigue and stay focused. This entire system evolved to help us survive true emergencies, like escaping predators or responding to sudden danger. But in our modern world, everyday pressures, work deadlines, traffic jams, constant notifications, trigger this ancient system far more often than it was designed for. When the HPA axis is activated too frequently, it can start to wear down your body, leading to a range of health problems over time. The stress response is meant to be fast, automatic, and powerful. But crucially, it's supposed to be temporary, allowing your body to recover once the threat has passed. If stress becomes chronic and your body doesn't get a break, it can lead to fatigue, anxiety, and even serious health issues, which we'll explore in the next section. Our brains are still wired for ancient dangers, but today's constant pressures are overwhelming that system, leaving us feeling anxious and on edge. Next, let's take a closer look at what happens inside your body when stress hormones flood your system, and why managing stress is so important for your health. When stress hits, adrenaline and norepinephrine are your body's first responders. Released by the adrenal glands in seconds, they give you instant energy and focus. Adrenaline boosts heart rate, blood pressure, and releases glucose for quick fuel. Norepinephrine sharpens your attention and constricts blood vessels to direct blood where it's needed most. Together, they prepare you for action. Slam on the brakes, run for the bus, ace a presentation. But in modern life, these hormones surge even when you're just sitting at your desk. All that energy has nowhere to go, leaving you jittery, anxious, and tense. The system is brilliant for emergencies, but not for constant, everyday stress. When the alarm keeps ringing, your body pays the price. Short bursts help you survive. Chronic surges wear you down. Next, meet the manager of long-term stress, cortisol. Cortisol is the manager that takes over when stress lingers. Released by the HPA axis, it keeps your body fueled for ongoing challenges. Cortisol raises blood sugar, suppresses non-essential functions, and helps you stay alert. Normally, cortisol follows a daily rhythm, high in the morning, low at night. Chronic stress disrupts this cycle, keeping cortisol elevated all day. High cortisol over time damages your immune system, metabolism, and even your brain. What helps in the short term becomes harmful when it never shuts off. Chronic cortisol is the gateway to illness, fatigue, weight gain, and more. Your body needs balance, not constant crisis mode. Let's see what happens when stress becomes a permanent fixture. Imagine a fire alarm that never stops. At first it warns you, soon it just wears you down. Chronic stress hormones damage your heart, raise blood pressure, and strain your arteries. Your immune system weakens, making you prone to infections and chronic inflammation. Inflammation is now linked to heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. Metabolism suffers. Cortisol drives cravings and fat storage, especially around your belly. In your brain, high cortisol impairs memory and focus, raising the risk of depression and dementia. The silent enemy is no longer silent. Its effects are everywhere. Chronic stress turns your body's survival system against you, but you can fight back. You can turn down the alarm, starting with your breath. Slow, deep breathing signals safety to your brain. Try the 3-4-5 breath. Inhale for 3, hold for 4, exhale for 5. Just a few minutes can calm your nervous system. Mindfulness and meditation help you observe thoughts without judgment, weakening stress triggers and strengthening calm. Even a mindful walk or focusing on your senses can help. Nature is a powerful stress reliever. Spend time outdoors or even look at nature photos. Unplug from technology. Constant notifications keep you on edge. Create tech-free time, especially before bed, to let your brain recover. Small changes like a walk in the park or a few deep breaths make a big difference. Your body's brake pedal is always within reach. Practice these techniques daily to build resilience. You have more control than you think. Mind-body techniques help in the moment, but real resilience comes from daily habits. Exercise burns off stress hormones and resets your system. A whole foods diet stabilizes blood sugar and provides nutrients your body needs to cope. Sleep is essential. 7 to 9 hours lets your body repair and rebalance. Poor sleep raises cortisol and makes you more reactive to stress. Human connection is a powerful buffer. Share your worries, laugh, and spend time with people who lift you up. Loneliness is a major source of stress. Connection calms your brain's alarm system. Prioritize movement, nutrition, sleep, and relationships. These pillars make you stronger and more resilient. Small, consistent changes build a fortress against stress. Your lifestyle is your best medicine. Stress is part of life, but you're not powerless. You can't always control what happens, but you can control your response. Understanding stress biology gives you tools to take charge. Notice your stress signals: tight jaw, shallow breath, tense shoulders. Use small strategies: deep breathing, a walk, a healthy meal, a call to a friend. Each action is a vote for your well-being. Resilience is built day by day, choice by choice. Be patient and compassionate with yourself. You can change your relationship with stress. Turn your silent enemy into a manageable part of life. You are in control. Start today. Your calmer, healthier life begins now. The power is in your hands. Watch these and more at Calwin Health TV.